Hello? Hello and good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Is everyone here? Are we complete?
I don't know.
Okay, I would like to congratulate Alex and Zach for yesterday's game.
Did they win?
Everybody in that game yesterday won. Everyone is a winner in that game.
Second place. We were second place.
They're second placer. The first one is the grade 3.
Oh, okay.
You know, grade 3.
We're the second place, sir.
First place, they're actually the second placer. The first
Wow.
placer is the winner is the grade 3. And then followed by grade 2 and then the grade 1.
At the grade 1 has 0 point. We have 1 point. It has
What do we expect? Grade 3 are how do you say? Are older than grade 2. Right? Okay, so let's start. Let's continue with our lesson for today. Right, so have you also seen the video of the other students?
No. No. But I have to see our video.
Our video is there. Okay, so I want you to support our representative in grade 2, Eliza, for the entry. I hope you guys will heart the video and just comment down below. Okay?
You can't comment.
Okay, so let's continue. You have our topic today is about solid. Let's take a look back. So look at here. What is in the picture? In the picture, you can see
it looks like
an ice cube in a tiny particles. Okay, so solid is composed of intact solid particles. Okay, unlike the other tiny particles, the solid particles, they're actually intact, like they are actually forming the shape of an object, of a solid object. So what is a solid then? Can you please read this one? Okay, Abby.
Okay. What kind of matter do you see around you? A solid is a kind of matter that has a shape of its own. Like all matter, solids have properties. Some solids bend, others steer. Some solids float in water, other solids sink.
Exactly. Okay, so solid is a kind of matter that has shape of its own. True. Like all matter, solid, have properties. Some solids bend, others steer, and some solids float in water. Other solid sink. Okay, so there are different types of solid. Okay, so let's take a look at here. In this one of the example, let me just widen it up so you can see properly. So what you can see, you have the rock. Okay, so rock is hard, is speckled, and it jagged. Okay. Then next you have glass. So for the glass, you have it smooth, it is clear, and it is breakable. Unlike the rock is actually hard, speckled and jagged. There are a lot of markings on the rock. Then you have yarn. So the yarn is soft, purple, long, and thin. So next, can you please read this one right here on top? Wants to read this one? Okay, Natalia.
Solid are made of different materials. Some materials, wood and plastic, are hard. Materials can be smooth or rubbed. When you touch them, the the care the chart below shows the properties of some solids.
Okay, all right. So some solids are made of different materials. So some actually made of metal, woods, plastics, and hard objects. Okay, so materials can be smooth or rough when you touch them. That's actually the texture. And here, take a look at the chart. So you have here another one example. So you have a toy. A toy sometimes can be smooth, like Lego. Oh, no, not like Lego, like a ball, right? Then you also have another one. It can be pointy and plastic, or it could be um like you can also have the shoes, like it's a leather, okay, a cloth, right? So you have here another one, the sea sponge. It is yellow, soft, and scratchy. Then you have clay. It is sticky and bendable or firm, right? This time, I want you to go around and choose an object, a solid object, and then I want you to describe this type of object. Example, take a look at teacher first before you go over.
Okay.
Okay, so I have here an example, this one. This is my water bottle. So my water bottle is color green. It is long and the surface is smooth. Okay, so this time I want you to go around and get an object, then come back, and then describe the object that you got.
Yeah, teacher, I have the same toy, like the blue pointy toy. I have the same in my house. I'll get a solid thing. This is my solid thing. And I have a solid ring. This is my solid thing. Here. I'll get my solid. Teacher, this is my solid thing. I have a solid thing.
Any solid thing, so check on it and check for the solid things, and then let's take a look at that.
Solid. This is solid.
Solid, huh?
Pencil. Solid. I got the solid. Okay. I got the
They
solid.
keep on getting out again.
I can't really find it. You say solid thing? Well, I got the solid thing. It's a ring. Oh.
Get the charger. Oh, what?
I saw the thing is not need a power bank.
Ay, no.
Thing this feature. This too. This too. And then this.
Alex. Hi. What happened? Oh no, that's the work office. Oh.
I got the ring.
Okay, is everyone ready for
So people yes, I'm ready.
Andre looks so handsome with his new hair. I like your haircut, Andre. Where did you had your haircut?
Somewhere.
Where man? What's the name of the salon?
The name of the mall. No, I don't know.
Yes, what's the name of the mall?
If you went to a mall, then you didn't go to the mall. Okay.
Oh, where did you had it then?
Not near my house. Barbershop. Yeah, barbershop. It's not.
There are lots of like good haircut. It's so nice.
I can I actually saw a flower horn fish. It has a big head.
Andre is like a newly sharpened pencil. Every voice is like that, like a newly sharpened pencil.
Look at. Let's get back in the class.
Okay, so let's continue now. Is everyone here already? Do you have your materials? Can you please like raise the objects you've got? All right, so let's continue then. Okay, so who wants to do first? Raise your hand. Okay, let's have Zach. Zach.
I have a pencil, a brush, and then a whiteboard eraser.
Okay, can you please choose one and then describe
And then
Can you choose one and then describe the properties of the solid object?
smooth, and then hard.
Okay, good job. Okay, so the brush is smooth on surface and then rough. Next, another one.
What is that?
Ooh, okay, let's have Eliza.
So this is a toy egg. It's oval and hard and plastic.
Good job. And is it rough or smooth?
This is It's rough.
It's rough. All right, it's rough. Next, another one. Let's have Johan. Johan, what are you holding, Johan?
A lamp.
A LED light.
bendable.
It's bendable.
It's bendable and
Mhm.
it's lighting.
It's bright. It produces bright light. Next. Another one. Okay, let's have Sean. Sean.
Okay. This is square shape, and in this part it's a little bit rough, and in this back part it's smooth.
Okay. Yes, it's speaker, right? Is it still working?
It works.
Okay. Good job. Next. Another one. Who wants to share? Other sharer. Okay, let's have Andre.
It's a ring.
It's a ring, and then
The front is smooth, is rough, and the back is smooth.
All right. So the ring is small and it is smooth. Another one. Another sharer. Okay, let's have Seth.
This is a whiteboard eraser. In the other side, it is rough. The other side is soft.
Okay, so it is also dusty, right? It's also dusty. Okay, who else wants to share? Everyone share their objects? Okay, let's have Sophia. We cannot hear you, Sophia.
My mic on. A piggy bank.
All right. So, what can you describe? Which one will you describe? What is that?
Is it a cell phone?
Okay, it's a mug and it's smooth.
Oh, a mug.
All right, next. Another one. Let's have Abby.
Okay. I have a crayon. It's color red. It's smooth and rough.
It's smooth and rough. What makes it rough?
It makes it rough because it feels hard, but when you hold it, it feels smooth.
I see. Okay, how about Micah? Can we see what?
Turned it into a heart.
What is that?
What is that?
Clay.
Oh,
That's
it's the
that.
clay.
Play. Hey, just like this. Like the example there, the clay, the red clay, the example. Red clay, but I have clay, but I
Okay,
lost
so
it.
for the clay, you can easily tear it up, and it is also squishy, right? Because you squeeze it. Next, Aldez.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? Have an eraser. It's smooth
It's smooth.
and it can uh
It can.
erase the whiteboard.
It can take off the writings on the board.
Yeah.
Right. So those are the examples of solid. Now let's go over. So how can we measure the solids? How? Can you please read this one right here? Sean. Okay, Sean. So So how can we measure?
We can use tools to measure solids. A ruler tells how long, wide, or high a solid is. Some rulers measure length
Mhm.
in a unit called centimeter. Other rules measure in a unit called inch. Many rulers give both measurements.
Okay, so we actually use tools to measure solids. Okay, so a ruler is one of the example that we can use. It tells us how long, how wide, how high solid is. So some rulers measure length in unit called centimeter, and others are in unit of inch. Okay, I guess you guys are aware about the measurement for the centimeters and rule and inch, right? Are you aware of that? No, you're not familiar with inch and centimeters. If you're going to get a ruler, you can actually see um a lines, right? Can you see the lines right there? You can see the lines. So the lines, as what you can see here, if you'll start with 0, there is an inch, and down below on the opposite line side, there is a centimeter. So we use that in measuring the objects. Now let's go over. A balance tells us how much mass something has. So you can measure the same object in different ways. You can measure the mass and the length of a piece of chalk, just like, for example, this one. Okay, so what you can see, here, the marker is 13. It's actually 13 centimeters, or about 5 inches. So you have here 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let's start it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, 5 inches long. And the distance around the marker with string here. This one. You wrap it around the marker, and then you stretch out the string so that you will know the measurements. As what you can see, it's 3 inches. Then measure the string with a ruler. So that's how you actually measure the length, the width of a marker. Length and width of the marker. Okay, so do you have any questions about the solid?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No. Right, if you don't have questions, please review this one, because I'm gonna give a short quiz on next class. No,
Can I
not
just eat
yet.
now, please? Can I just eat and
All right. So if you don't have any questions, let's end the class now. Okay.
Bye.
Let's say goodbye, everyone, and see you later in Filipino Odyssey class.
Thank you, Liza. Bye. Bye. And thank you, Teacher Diana.
Goodbye.
Bye, John. Bye, everyone. Bye,
Bye.
classmates. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.